Hello, Leo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading from May 5th to the 11th. We are going to get right into your reading, Leo. For those of you that are new, I want to welcome you. And of course, those of you that are returning, thank you for returning again. I really hope that everyone gets some sort of messages that resonate with them, with the energies that are coming in this week. I know it's impossible for it to reach every single one of you, but if it does, please let me know in the comments. I love connecting with your energy, and I really do appreciate all the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. I appreciate your love and support. So if you do connect with this reading, please, by all means, consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. So Leo, let's get right into your incoming energies. We're going to talk about your current energies as well, because it's a very important part of everything that's going on. And then, of course, we're going to get deeper, and we're going to add layers to this as well with the tarot cards. So, Leo, let's find out what the angel spirits and my guides would like to share with us today as we journey through the week. For the beautiful sign Leo, what are those incoming energies for the beautiful sign Leo? Spirit angels, guides. We've got joyous fun and true love. Wow, there could be some love on the forefront for some of you, for sure. But number 7, joyous fun. You know, there are times in life where it's really time to just get out there and start laughing more and enjoying more and planning things that add that element of fun and surprise to your life. And I feel like, you know, sometimes we get so bogged down with the chores and the things that we, you know, our necessities in our life. It's our job that weighs us down. You know, it's our responsibilities. But, you know, in the midst of all this, what the universe is saying to you here, what your angels are saying, goodness gracious, Leo, get back to your roots and enjoy those moments of fun. Something fun. There's a fun event. Something fun is coming into your life this week, and I think it's time for you to really bask in that beautiful sunshine and enjoy it. Number 4, energy. We've got true love. You know, as you can see, the picture shows you looking into the mirror. You're seeing yourself, meaning that you are really, it's about self-love. It's about confidence. It's about your self-esteem. It's about your worthiness. I think that it's seeing yourself in a new light as well. So it certainly can be, again, about really enjoying the aspects of who you are and finding pleasure in the things that bring happiness to you as well. You know, and because sometimes that takes a lot. You know, we don't always know exactly what it is that brings us joy and brings us happiness, but I feel like you're almost looking into a mirror and you're really, you know, evaluating and reviewing, you know, what are the things that make me happy? You know, what relationships, what friendships, what family relationships, what job, which financial, plans do I want that bring me something that brings some fun into my life as well. The true love too could very well be that there is somebody in your life that brings a fun element to your life as well. So they bring that to your life, which is beautiful energy. Let's find out what is happening in your current energies. So for some of you, you've been feeling number 8, the stuck energy. Now, when you see a rainbow, of course, we know that that's kind of the end of difficult times, because rainbows come up after any type of rainstorm or any type of storm. So this stuck energy is something that I feel is kind of leaving your energy, hence why I think you're feeling a little bit more fun. Something that you've been feeling stuck with is coming to a close. The 8s are about abundance anyway, but 8s are all about action and accomplishment. And I think that you are accomplishing something. Your energy is not feeling so sort of, again, I guess the best word is stuck. But with the number 5 intentions, the back and forth, that back and forth can also make us feel stuck at times too, because we feel like we're moving ahead, but then we feel like we're stepping back. And with number 5 intentions, 5s are about change. You know, they are about they are about the changes in the flow of energy that's changing around you. You may have been feeling a little bit back and forth, hence why you've been feeling sort of that stuck energy. But for some of you, I think you've been seeking out some sort of professional assistance. So again, if you've been feeling stuck in a financial matter where you feel you've been going back and forth and juggling things, somebody, maybe an accountant, maybe a lawyer, maybe a financial advisor, a banking officer, a mortgage specialist, somebody with professional knowledge is shedding light on something that I think is really releasing you from whatever this back and forth and stuck energy is. And I think that this is why you are feeling that you can bring more joy into your life, because whatever that was maybe bringing your energy levels down is actually now boosting those energies up. So again, feeling a lot more light. I almost feel like things are more lighthearted. It's just a time for you to shed some happiness in your life. It's just time to see the happiness in your life. We don't want to shed the happiness in our life. We want to bring more of that happiness to our life. All right, Leo, let's get your 9 cards. We will talk about them, and then, of course, we'll clarify them so that we can, again, add more substance to what these messages are. We've got joyous fun and true love. What is happening? We've got lots of transformations happening here. Everybody's getting the Hermit cards, so I feel like everybody's going through major transformations. And it looks like you are going through some major transformations. And you know, that is what helps release that stuck energy as well. So let's see here. We got 3 more cards, please, to create that row. Now we got the last 3 for you, Leo. 1, 2. And yeah, there is just a lot of change happening here. Lots of new beginnings. Wow, you manifesting the things in your life you want. You have a lot of magical gifts. All right. And it is time to heal. Yeah, there's definitely this stuck energy. Could have something to do with something that hurt your heart that you're trying to heal from. But oh my gosh, there's an incredible amount of change. You've got the Judgment card, you've got the Death card, and you've got the Tower card. The way that these are positioned, I am seeing that there is major transformations taking place in your life currently and incoming. And I think that this is why we're seeing joyous fun. You know, I think that you have really been putting a lot of pressure and heavy responsibilities. There's been a lot of that weighing on your mind, or been weighing down your circumstances. And in the midst of all of that, it's changing the flow of your energy. But there is a new opportunity that's coming in quickly here. And it is something that is going to be a huge change in your life. And it's not just a superficial change. You know, this is something that is definitely changing the dynamic of your life here. All right, let's start with number 13, Death card, because this is the end of a cycle. It is the death of a cycle. It's the end of something, right? It's time for a renewal. And this is why we're seeing this sort of in the winter months as well, because, you know, the winter then turns into the spring. And here in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, we are in spring mode. So this transformation is happening for you sort of now. And this is something that I think that you are welcoming. I think you're welcoming a lot of change in your life. I feel like that this is a happy cycle that you want to be in. Otherwise, joyous fun wouldn't have come in. Your energy levels are feeling more positive, even though there's lots of change happening around you. Number 9, the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. The Death card here is Scorpio energy. And then we've got Mars in the Tower energy. So you have got a lot of transformational energy. And the 9, the Hermit, again, is doing some self-exploration. It's doing some deep inner development. We all have a lot of wisdom within us, and sometimes what happens is this lantern here, it's sort of that light that lights up the path in which we are heading. And sometimes that lantern is really bright and it sheds light on where we need to go. And then other times it's not so bright and we're kind of feeling a little bit of confusion and we're not exactly quite sure which direction to go, which requires us to take some time out, sort of isolate ourselves in a positive way to really dig deeper into what it is we want for our life. And I think that you are going through that sort of deep sort of inner development. I think it's going to prove to help you through all of the changes as well, because it's going to bring you a lot of strength. And by taking that time out to do that, you will also discover something new about yourself. And because of that, it's going to give you a new perspective, and it's going to give you a new a new sense of strength. Number 16, the Tower card, again, is all about a restructure change, and I feel like there's a lot of changes happening. Now, again, the Tower card, I feel, is coming up in a lot of people's reading too. Changes really on a whole are coming up in everybody's reading because we've got a lot of change happening in our environment, in our world, and that affects us as well. But the Tower card here, I think, is a restructure change, and I think that you are going through a massive transformation. The Eight of Wands shows that this is positive movement forward. Shows that this is a direction that is meant to be for you. It's almost as if it's karmic in some way. The Eight of Wands is the positive messages, the positive reinforcements that are coming in to help you to adjust and shift with the changes. The number one, the Magician, in the center of your reading. This is the universe is giving you all the tools that you need to manifest your wishes and your dreams. It's a magical time right now, and it's really important with the Magician card that when you are manifesting, that you're doing everything for your greatest good, for your highest good. We want to make sure that we are maintaining a positive attitude when we are setting out our intentions. I believe that this is a lot of karmatic energy as well. Two of Swords, feeling blindfolded, feeling as if you're at a crossroads, that it's really hard to make some sort of a decision. And it could be because there's a lot of change happening around you. But this Two of Swords, there is some sort of decision that's going to be required on your part, but you feel that you are at an impasse. It's impossible for any of us to make any type of decisions if we are blindfolded. We have to have our information first. So I think that you could be seeking some information. And this information, this Two of Swords, when you're able to finally break free from whatever this impasse is, it's going to help you heal as well. The Ace of Wands is new opportunities. It's out with old energy and in with new energy and feeling a great deal of inspiration. Wands have a lot, are definitely part and parcel of Leo. So it's your ability to find the positive things in life. Opportunities that present themselves bring you a great sense of passion and inspiration, and they really are what are bringing you that joyous fun as well. So it could be an opportunity that's coming in that is going to offer that element of fun. And I feel like it's something that's coming in quite quickly. Number 20, Judgment. This again is all to do with a renewal phase, a rebirth phase. Sometimes in order for us to really benefit from a rebirth, we need to do a little bit of a judgment period. So judgment is like a review. It's a reflection. It's an assessment of things that maybe happened in our past, things that we've been going through currently. When we can assess the situation, it allows us to break ourselves free from whatever that is. And then it allows us to have this new fresh start, this new rebirth, this new sense of renewal. And I think that this is a reconstruction that you are going through. And a lot of it takes place because the Three of Swords, something in your life pierced your heart, something hurt you along the way. And now, I believe that this is something that has already happened, and now it's a matter of figuring out how you start to one by one release these swords from your heart so that you can see that the sun is shining again, that you are gaining your confidence back, that your self-esteem is boosted, and that you are ready to accept life from the perspective of bringing in some fun. It's hard to be able to do that if you're still holding on to something that hurt you. But I feel like you are going through a transformation where that has taken place. And I think it could be something from your past that has hurt you, because with the Judgment on top of the Three of Swords and then the Ace of Wands, sometimes when we're presented with new opportunities in life, it is a time where we do a little bit of a reflection on things from the past. And that something from the past that hurt you could be coming up as a memory for you. And it's helping you to clear that path for this beautiful new opportunity, because you're shedding that old energy and bringing in something new and fresh. All right, let's get your clarifying cards so we can go a little deeper and find out a little bit more as to what's happening here, Leo. And we're starting with number 13, the Death card. All right, so death, the end of a cycle so that we can begin a new cycle. And the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles could be your energy as well. Pentacles are earth signs. So earth signs are going to be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Then you might relate to somebody who is one of those signs. You could, you might not. But the King of Pentacles is is definitely somebody who takes a leadership role. They are very, very much structured, and they're very well at organizing and planning things. You know, you can see the grapes here. Things take time for perfection. Things take time to grow. And the King of Pentacles is planning every single move very, very meticulously because they know exactly where they want to be. It's building a financial platform in your life that brings a lot of strength and stability. And I think that you are going through massive changes. I think that you are going through a transformation, and it could be a financial transformation. It could be something to do with your stability. Could also have to do with a transformation, a part of your life that has to deal with long-term friendships, long-term family relationships. Something, if this isn't a transformation that is just a quick in and out transformation. This is something that's going to affect your life for the long term. All right, so that could be very much of a benefit to you as well. Now let's find out as we keep moving along, because we're going to connect all of these together. The Hermit card. You know, in life, we sometimes feel weighed down by burdens and responsibilities. And the Ten of Wands is really a great indication as to, you know, how you may be feeling at this time. Now, tens, of course, are positive in the sense that it's the end of a cycle. Tens are at the end of that cycle. It's a completion of a cycle. And then, of course, we go back down to the one, and then we start all over again. You are, I think, really, you can see a path that's leading to victory here, to where it is you want to go. But when we are weighed down with such heavy burdens, heavy weight, heavy thoughts, it makes it very hard to climb that hill to get to our destination. I think that what the universe is saying here is that with the element of the Hermit energy, and really, again, tapping into what is important to you, taking that time out for yourself to rediscover something within you that brings you wisdom, that brings an epiphany moment, sheds a light on something, is going to help you achieve that victory. You're going to get up that hill a lot quicker because one by one, you're going to be able to reduce the load that's weighing you down. It comes with you taking some time out for yourself. And I feel like when you do, it's almost like it will be a light bulb moment for you. Let's find out with the Tower card, because we've got a huge transformation. It could be an unexpected change that happens. And you've got the Hanged Man. So this is Neptune energy. Neptune rules Pisces. So again, you could feel like there is definitely a major change happening. I think that you've been delayed in a lot of your plans, and I feel like there could be some delays because I think the universe is saying before action can take place and before you can actually start moving forward, you need to take some time out for yourself. There are some responsibilities and burdens that must be lifted. And the only way that you can lift those is by taking some time out and looking at your situation from a different perspective. Once that takes place, you're going to see that changes are going to start to circulate around you, because there is massive transformations happening in your energies this week. Now, the Eight of Wands shows fast-paced movement and positive movement forward, and that messages that are coming in are of a positive tone. So let's find out what that Eight of Wands is. And you got the Victory card. You've got number 7, the Chariot. So feeling a great sense of determination and victory. You're holding the Sunflower, and that Sunflower is positive energy as well. It's also about longevity. The Sunflower shows that you feel a spiritual connection. Your intuition is to be embraced, because I think your intuition is really going to be one of the big deciding factors on which direction you go. The Chariot shows a great deal of determination when it comes to making some sort of decision in your life. And I think that the Eight of Wands, being that positive flow of energy that is coming in, is going to help you to figure out the direction. It's going to help release you from that Two of Swords. The reason you're feeling this great deal of accomplishment with this Chariot card is because you are taking a little bit of time out, and you might feel like it's a bit of a sacrifice. There's something that you are sacrificing of yourself to maybe bring in this new structural change. So some sort of change is requiring you to see something different. And by you having that epiphany moment where the light bulb goes off and you realize, okay, wait a minute, I think I'm understanding things a little bit more. All of a sudden, it's almost as if you see the messages clearer, you see the messages differently, and it puts you in that sort of a victory moment. All right. So again, choosing your path. And the Magician is the manifestation mode that you are in, because through determination and willpower and the fact that you very much are a creator and a visionary, the Magician is showing how much strength you have. Look at that. And then you've got the Eight of Wands again. Multiple messages coming in for you this week. So you will be on the receiving end of a lot of fast-paced movement, a lot of positive messages that are requiring you probably to act quickly. And a lot of the changes that are taking place, and a lot of these messages are linked to your sense of stability, because the Queen of Pentacles is linked to the King of Pentacles, and you have that right up in the corner. And there's lots of transformations taking place. So I feel like for some of you, if your finances have been something that you've been waiting for a restructure with, I think that you are going to see that you will be receiving some positive movement forward where that is concerned. So if you've been waiting on a job, you've been waiting on results from an interview, you're waiting on results from an investment that you haven't got the returns on yet, there is going to be some positive movement forward here. And I believe that it has a lot to do with the fact that you've created a certain vision in your mind and you've been manifesting that. And now those manifestations you're seeing are kind of coming into your own reality. Now let's find out why you're feeling that little bit of an impasse here. We need to remove that blindfold so that you can feel the sense of freedom to make choice. Okay, for some of you, all right, the Two of Swords has more to do with your choice of a proposal. Somebody is proposing something to you. This is the Knight of Cups or Knight of Chalices. The Knight is proposing love for sure. There could be that proposal. And for some of you, you could be at an impasse on that. You're not quite sure whether or not that's the road you want to take. It's going to require you to look at things from a different perspective before any changes can take place. You've crossed your heart with the swords, and I think that has to do with some of the past that has happened in your life. But I feel like with the Knight of Chalices, there is a proposal. Now, if it's not a love proposal, okay, it's a proposal that's being presented to you from somebody who is a little bit more free with their emotions, but it's a proposal that you are not ready to accept at this time. You need more information and you need more clarity before you can accept this type of proposal. Now, the Ace of Wands, there is a new opportunity, absolutely, that is right there. And it is the King of Wands. Okay, so this to me is definitely your energy. The King of Wands is Leo energy. I feel like you've got a lot of King and Queen energy here, so masculine, feminine, but very much leadership energy, taking control of situations. You are stepping up you're stepping up to whatever changes are happening as well. It's almost accepting the changes with grace and putting yourself in that powerful position. The King of Wands is a go-getter, all right? So I feel like you have this go-getter type of attitude, and there is an opportunity that is specifically for you. This is an opportunity that is going to help shed something from the past. That old energy is going to be basically, you're taking care of that. You know, you're letting that part of your life go, and now you are ready to forge forward. You are ready to fiercely move forward with a great sense of abundance and a great positive attitude. So this is a really amazing opportunity coming into play for you as well. There's a nice balance of fiery but practical energy here. Now let's find out with the Judgment, because again, that's sort of doing a compassionate review of the past, letting something go so that you can have a fresh new renewal. And that renewal brings the 10 of Chalices, which is great deal of happiness here. You got some 10s in your reading, so keep 10s as an important number and ones, 10s and ones. 10 of Cups. All right, this is happiness, this is joy. This can be that joyous fun, but it's feeling love, it's feeling supported, it's feeling that you can depend on people around you, that there is this beautiful flow of give and take energy, and again, there's just so many things blossoming around you, and I think it's because there's a whole renewal taking place. It has a lot to do with your exuberant energy to bring in new opportunities as well. It's almost as if you're manifesting new opportunities to come into your life that are bringing you complete happiness. The Three of Swords. Let's find out why this Three of Swords is here. I think you're healing from this Three of Swords. We've got to remove those swords from your heart. You will feel a great deal of release, and you will feel a great deal of completion with that as well. And you got the Emperor, number 4. The Emperor is taking control as well. You're taking control of the situation. Aries energy, very motivated, highly motivated, again, very bold, and very much about taking charge. And I think that whatever circumstances you have gone through where it has pierced your heart in the past, you are taking control of the situation, and you are one by one, slowly but surely removing all of those swords. And you are starting to yourself see the beautiful sunshine that is peering up over top of this as well. And it really is, that Emperor is Aries energy. They are motivated to bring things into action. And I think this is exactly what is needed at this time, so that you can let that part of your past go to move forward and find that complete happiness. You are in the phase of renewal. Lots of renewal taking place here. All right, let's now get some money, career, finance cards. Let's find out what the oracles would like to share where money, career, and finance are concerned, Leo. Whether you're in a job, career, whether you're looking for a job, whether you are past, you've already done all your work and now you are in the travel mode or the retirement phase of your life. Let's find out what the messages are. Spirit, angels, guides. Career, money, finance for Leo. See what's going on. We've got 2 cards so far. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, you have got 4 cards. We're going to start with the gifts. Gifts surround you. It says you are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. So again, gifts coming into play for you. All right. New talents are opening up that as well. Influence. So some of you use your influence for change. And I think you can be very influential. I think people are attracted to your personality. You have that glow. You have that energy that attracts the right people your way. It says you may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are very important. Okay, very important. And that might be where you're uncovering those new talents as well. And this is how it leads you to that new work. Because this is the positive aspect of being influential. And then it says money matters. It says money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. And that has a lot to do with planning for the future with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, building your stability. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. And of course, the unexpected could be the Tower moment. Things are changing. Cycles are changing. New opportunities are presenting themselves. Very important for you to pay close attention to your money matters. You want to make sure that you are putting your money in the right spots. And then, of course, look at that manifesting. Manifesting's right in the center of your reading with the Magician card as well. It says you have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. You are the visionary. Beautiful. All right, let's now get your additional angel message and special message from your angels, spirit guides, for the beautiful sign Leo. What is that special angel message that you would like to share with Leo? Thank you. And it says you need to find your center. The best way to find your center is to follow the hermit, to find where you glow internally. Find your inner wisdom. It says your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. So when the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? True love, checking in with yourself, self-love, self-care, hermit card. Manifesting the things that you want in life come from connecting from your inner soul first. Finding your center is going to be something that is going to prove to be a huge benefit for you this week, especially as you're going through many, many transformations. All right, 10s and 1s, I definitely want you to hold as very important numbers. All right, let's see what your final angel number is and what the affirmation is that is attached to this special number for you. Spirit angels, guides. Okay, they want you to have number 87. It went out and it went back in. So number 87 is all about synchronicity. All right, we see synchronicities a lot in our lives. We see it when when we're listening to the radio with songs, sometimes it's billboards, sometimes it's phrases. Somebody may say something that, it's synchronicity with something that pops into your mind. Synchronicities really are those number sequences. So your address, your phone number, numbers in any sort of way. But 87, so 87, watch for those numbers. So this here, it says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. And these cycles are encouraging you to trust in the power of synchronicity. By living in consistent alignment with Source through positive thoughts, emotions, and prayer, you will automatically attract miraculous synchronicities into your life. A lot of synchronicities can also be serendipitous moments as well. Moments of fate, things that are fated for you. So your affirmation with this number 87 is, I have faith that synchronicity will lead me where I need to be. So certainly be on the lookout this week for any of those synchronicities. Leo, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to be with me here today. I hope that this resonates. Please, of course, comment, let me know. I appreciate your love and support. And until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.